Good evening. Welcome back to 6:30 Point of View. Today is our special segment, Feel Good Friday, brought to you by Dakota Medical Foundation and Impact Foundation. Today with me, a very special guest, Georgia Default from Hero of Fargo. You're the operations manager. So let's start here. Hero, what does the acronym mean and what's the mission of your organization?
Sure. HERO stands for Healthcare Equipment Recycling Organization. And our mission is to collect and redistribute donated medical supplies to help those in need locally, nationally, and internationally.
So is that a real pervasive problem? Is there a lot of unused medical supplies? Because obviously you don't really hear a lot about that.
Yeah. You know, there's a ton of medical supplies out there that aren't being used. We've recovered this year in 2012 over 150,000 pounds from our local hospitals, nursing homes.
Just here in the area?
Just here in the area. Just here in the Fargo-Moorhead regional area. We have some outlying hospitals also that donate to us, and a lot of individuals locally.
So what kind of stuff do they donate?
Sure. From the medical, hospitals, we get mostly our surgical items, healthcare, wound care supplies, personal hygiene items. A lot of our individuals donate us hospital beds, wheelchairs, walkers, items like that that they have purchased and no longer need.
So I'm sure you've got some great stories. Give us one or two interesting success stories where, hey, this person needed something, they couldn't afford it. We stepped in and helped them out.
Right. One of our last really successful stories, 28 years ago, there was a little boy here in the Fargo-Moorhead area that was born. He was 20 ounces. He was the world's smallest surviving baby. And over the course of the years, Trent has had many different medical problems. And his mom came into the store one day and there was this is what we need. And our suggested fee on it was $1,500, which is about 25% of retail. And the family, wanted to try to make payments on it, but they just knew they had to have this. And so we let it go to them at little cost, no cost type of situation. Did some in-house fundraising, and through one of our volunteers from Bell State Bank, he was talking about us at work one day, and one of the Bell State Bank employees this year came forward and paid it forward with their donation.
Pay It Forward program?
With their Pay It Forward program.
That is such a great program.
Yeah.
So, very touching story. There's a lot of people that need help with medical supplies.
Right.
They're so expensive this day. So for people out there, what we're doing with our Feel Good Friday is giving people an opportunity to say, hey, you know what? That touches my heart. I want to go volunteer, help out. What kind of needs do you have, and what can people do to help out?
Sure. It really depends on what your need is, as well as our need. If you want to get into the nitty-gritty part of Hero, you can come work in our warehouse and help sort all of those hospital supplies that we get in. A lot of those supplies actually go out to our retail center, so people can come in and shop and purchase them there. The supplies that really are not usable locally, they get palleted up and shipped off to missions. And this year already, we've had about 50 different mission teams that have obtained 100,000 pounds of medical supplies from us. If you don't want to get into that part of it, you can come work in our retail center if you like working with the people. We have wonderful clients that come in, and they just sometimes just really need help determining what it is that they need to keep them safe at home. So you can do that, answer the phone, use our point of sale system.
Anything
all of that good stuff.
Someone can step in and make an impact. Georgia,
Yep.
thanks for being with us here
bet.
on our
Thank
Feel
you.
Good Friday segment. Again, want to encourage you to go to impactgiveback.org. Guys, if we can bring up the slide, please. Great website where you can go and find all different kinds of opportunities to volunteer and make a difference here in our community. Stay with us. Lots more coming up right here on 6:30 Point of View.